What is up, YouTube? This is Ender from War and Glory, bringing you our latest recap. This is a Week 6 CWL Invite matchup against Annihil-8. We did get the victory here, 113-112. That last star crucial because destruction would have been very, very close had we not picked it up. Not sure exactly which way it would have gone, so very glad to pick up that 113th star. First and foremost, I got to give a shout out to both squads' Town Hall 11s. Each team going 10 out of 10 on 11v10 dips. Really putting the pressure on both sides on that 10v10 game. War and Glory did come out on top there, 4-3, 10v10. But huge war to both sides, especially up top. Do want to give a shout out to Aner. Aner here defended 8 attacks successfully, that last one getting pretty close. One of those 8 was a Town Hall 9 scout. So defending 7 10v10 and then getting some good percentage on 2 out of 2 on 10v11 attacks, so huge war for Aner. Also want to give a shout out to Ace, our Town Hall 9 base builder. Annihil-8 did have to dip 3 times 10v9 on our 9s. They did have a couple scouts there, but huge war when you can do that, especially when it comes down to 1 advantage 10v10 for the win. Who knows what those 3 extra attacks could have gotten them. So we will go ahead and get started here with some 10v10 action. We'll have 4 attacks of those today. Starting off with Tommy Boy, Garrett's Town Hall 10 account on 6. This is a base that was almost fresh tripled. But old stupid, I'm not going to name drop, forgot to bring some air cleanup. He had a wizard, which that Barb King destroyed. Bringing the wizard because we did not know what was in the CC on that fresh hit, obviously, and had a couple extra wizard in there to tank a hound if that was needed. You'll see in a second it's not. It does start out with the bowler bounce here at 5 o'clock and a dragon and whiz at 7 o'clock to funnel. Bringing a golem right into that Tesla farm with CC bowlers, a couple extra bowlers, and both heroes. Gonna expend a jump, rage, and heal on this kill squad, but going to pick up insane value. Really, by the time this kill squad is done, all splash damage, enemy archer queen, and CC are going to be taken care of, aside from those Inferno towers. We're surprised to see a golem CC, especially on the fresh hit on this base. Weren't able to scout it with a 9, so had a 10 go in directly. But happy to see the golem. So that queen is going to stand in there, not taking much damage at the moment, able to take down that last wizard tower, bomb tower, and then pop ability. I mean, look at what's left here. No splash other than the Infernos, so can kind of go somewhat light on this Lalo, and with 5 hastes, just going to tear through the rest of this base. And Garrett is executing it perfectly, and does have those 7 minions to start cleanup early. That fresh attack did get everything down, just failed on time with about 8 loons circling the base. So started that Lalo at 3 o'clock, working counterclockwise and just hasting straight through the base. Going to have plenty of loons heading into that last Inferno. Really the only thing that is troublesome at this point of the raid is able to get it down with plenty of loons left. That archer tower is not going to do enough damage on those loons, and with plenty of cleanup around the base, I think he tripled this base in under 2 minutes or something like that. So really nice hit there. Always fun to triple their top 10, and Garrett making it look easy. We will hop into our next 10v10. Should be Maverick. Yeah, Maverick going in on Cyber Jesus. Going to be suiciding both heroes at 12 o'clock. Goal here is to get definitely those 2 air defenses down, and would love to get that Expo too. So going to wall break the queen in, let the Barb King move along, picking up trash and tanking on the perimeter of the base. Does get an early CC lure, so gonna want to expend that AQ ability quickly. There it goes, and will get that Expo down. And from here it's just a pretty basic La Lune, as long as you can get that funneling into those Inferno towers done quickly. I don't like hitting Inferno towers like this, these compartments, but Mav makes it look easy, pathing straight into those Infernos, taking them down relatively quickly, and then has 2 rages and a heal for the back end of this Lalo, that heal over that Tesla farm, another rage and Skelly spell for that enemy queen, and just going to have a massive amount of loons heading in to this last pocket of defenses here, going to overpower those air defenses and clean up all over the base to take it down relatively quickly. So nice attack here for Mav, making it look easy with the Suihiro Lalo. Annihil-8 did use several non-Hound Loon CCs at Town Hall 10, so pretty important that we were able to at least scout every base before having to dip. Don't want to run into anything like that. This is Akira going in on their 19 Srizzard. Gonna get good value from these bowler bounces, working on a funnel here. Eventually gonna suicide both heroes at 6 o'clock. We'll bring that Barb King in, and we'll drop a Wizard on that Town Hall just to speed it up, any building with a ton of HP. Goal here, obviously, to get that Archer Queen up inside, take down that air defense Archer Tower, and if lucky, we'll reach that Sweeper. Don't believe he gets it, which will slow down that Lalo a little bit at the beginning, but is able to just get that air defense down before that Expo targets the Queen, and we'll start the Lalo at about 4 o'clock. Does have a freeze for that first Inferno. It's going to cover that air defense also, and just miss out on the Sweeper would have been nice. Does encounter a Tesla farm pretty early on. Does have the Rage and Skeletons for the enemy Queen, and we'll bring another Hound to tank for these last couple air defenses up at 1 o'clock. Really the key, we hit this base a couple times, the key was making sure to have a back-end heal for those 2 Wiz Towers that are coming out of that last Inferno. But Akira had so many loons left over, able to direct target those Wizard Towers pretty early on, and probably could have swagged this heal. Had a bunch of loons and some pups taking down that enemy Queen. Also, really nice hit here. Would have liked to see the swag, but not messing around, especially in the CWL. Just making sure you do whatever you can to get that 10v10 triple. So, huge attack for Akira here. Really nice job, well done. And we will move into our last 10v10 for this recap. This is Albert going in on their 21 with a bitch. Gonna run a 1 Golem bitch. Has a couple loon drops to swap for mortars. This is a fresh attack, and those Teslas that pop up will stop 2 of those loon drops. Looks like a bitch base. Double jump will actually put you inside that backside Inferno, so it's always nice when 2 jumps can get you that much value. Does have some Wizard Towers from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, so gonna bring a heal with those Witches for that side, which will power them through those Wizard Towers, so really good idea there. Does get that first jump down, and will send everything in the base. Is kind of late with his Wizard drops for that assuming Hound CC and his Barb King, so just going to forget about the Wizards, drop his BK when he does. Ends up doing a fine job because the BK gets in there at pretty full health halfway through the base, able to tank a bit and take down some defenses. You can see that healer really putting in work on those Witches, powering through those Wizard Towers, so that's huge there to keep that flank going at max strength. Does decide to drop those Wizards finally down with that. Queen steps up, takes down that last Inferno, and really gets in here in a good spot to take down several point defenses. has that Skelly spell for that last cannon over there on the back end, and just really tearing through the space. So, nice bitch drawn up by Albert. Not your standard bitch dropping a golem and using a heal, but perfect for this base, and always nice to get a fresh 10v10 triple. And last but not least, we will show a 9v9. This is going to be Brock Boy going in on their 32 with the Sui hero Lalo. So it does have a loon drop to take care of 2 mortars. Should help with dropping loons later on. Has the giant to lure the CC here. Drops a poison spell and both heroes going in. Goal here obviously to take out that enemy Archer Queen in CC. We'll get the Archer Tower in Town Hall as well. Is dropping some more loons here. Is a cleanup attack, but able to take care of a Tesla relatively cheaply while his queen is sitting pretty against that Town Hall. We'll step up, pop the ability, take out that enemy Archer Queen, Archer Tower, and then start that Law Loon from about 10 o'clock. 2 hounds, couple Law Loons coming in. We'll clean up that Wizard Tower and Tesla at 12 o'clock before joining the rest of the group. Does have that CC hound coming in. Hasting some loons. Hound's doing a good job at tanking for every defense around. That left side of the base is pretty spread out, so able to just sit there, wait for the loons to catch up. Is able to direct haste into that last air defense, so getting it taken down relatively cheaply. Good idea there. And heading into this last area, defense is going to haste up. Still has 8 loons in the bag and a heal spell. Is not going to need those. So really just tearing through this base. And with all defenses now, it's just a matter of clean up. We will fast forward through that. Drops 2 loons to help down below, and has a sexual of loons coming in with the swag. Very sexual, Brock. So huge war to War and Glory. Again, props to Annihil-8 for smashing it, especially at Town Hall 11. Both sides brought their A game, and anytime you have a war ending at 113, 112, it's just good watch, good watch. So we will have Reddit Omega next weekend, and until then, peace.